Thank God, no.
Yeah, well, it's not easy. He called me a C word and called me a W word and said he was going to hurt me. Oh, yes, he said that.
You guys are waiting around.
Go back to Palestine.
Don't fuck with me. 'Cause I will fuck with
We were not talking to you. You came here. Get lost.
And you.
I don't give what y'all do.
What's your name?
I don't give what y'all do. You get my.
Stop videoing me. I swear to God, I will break your camera. Stop. I'm walking away. I'm leaving you all alone. Turn the cameras off.
Karens want to make a scene wherever they go, and this often includes racism. We're talking about Karens on steroids with a side of intolerance delivered on a public train. A new station reached out to the Broward County Crime Commission to see if Bosanic was indeed an employee there, and the CEO answered with the following: Miss Bosanic is not and has never been employed or involved with the Broward County Crime Commission in any form. And that is not the only falsehood she told here. She claims to be a psychologist, although she has no degree or licensing. Instead, she is a self-appointed sex therapist with no credentials.
Could you answer him? Yeah, I will. My first name. Here, I have my because I did get carjacked. You could check it.
Yeah.
On the 15th by a group of African-American kids. And I'm with the Broward Crime Commission. They caught the kids.
Let's focus on today.
Okay, let me give you a picture of my driver's license. I just got it divorced 7 weeks ago. And, you know, it's 20 bucks.
I get it. I empathize.
Have you ever gotten a divorce?
Thank God, no.
Yeah, well, it's not easy. I came in here just to find a few things and that guy started calling me names.
Lupita, what's your phone number? What's contact number for you?
This is your mother or your grandmother. How would you feel, Officer Santiago?
Depending on the circumstance, I have to capture the entire picture before I make judgment.
Yeah, they're lying. They're lying, officer. Okay. They're lying. The man verbally abused me.
This exchange depicts the behavior of someone who is not just uncooperative, but also overly theatrical and nonsensical. From the start, the Karen demonstrates a complete lack of lucidity, bouncing from one issue to the next with no apparent context. Her meandering about being carded by minors, her driver's license, and even her divorce is unrelated to the topic at hand. Instead of carefully explaining her worries, she chooses to overload the officer with a slew of unrelated and unnecessary data, wasting time and confusing the situation. Her accusatory tone is another obvious flaw. Without offering any evidence, she continuously declares, "They're lying, they're lying," as if mere repetition will make her assertions convincing. This behavior smacks of paranoia and an attempt to persuade the officer to side with her using emotional appeals rather than facts. Her focus on extraneous personal information, such as her divorce, is completely inappropriate in this setting. Why should an officer be aware of her marital history while dealing with an alleged verbal abuse incident? This type of behavior demonstrates a lack of self-awareness and the inability to prioritize what is genuinely important. It appears that she is more concerned with portraying herself as a victim in all aspects of her life than with fixing the immediate issue. What is particularly concerning is her use of race in an unnecessary and incendiary manner. If she actually needed help, she would stick to the facts and deliver clear, succinct information. Instead, she chooses to be erratic and self-centered, demanding attention in a way that accomplishes little to address her problems. This woman claims that everyone engaged in the issue, including the store clerk, is lying for no apparent reason. She is attempting to get the officers to side with her before speaking with anyone else, and she is frustrated that it is not working.
I've been through so much. My car's over there. You can see it has red evidence tape. I just got a divorce, and he's in Hawaii. And I come in here to do a little shopping, and these guys start telling me, they called me a whore and they said they were going to hurt me. And that guy in the shorts right there, he went like this, and it looked like he had a gun in his pocket. Go back to Palestine.
You go back to wherever you're from. You like that? Do you like it when people tell you that? How about just sitting there and being quiet?
I was born
well, I don't care where you were born.
in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I don't care.
Yeah, you don't.
You said you were from the Ukraine. So therefore, you're from the Ukraine far country. So you sit there and keep your mouth shut. You're instigating it. All you're doing right now is instigating everything.
They went to school at the beginning of this whole situation. This Karen's speech is unstructured and unclear, making it difficult to follow her line of thought. She hops around between themes, noting her divorce, a credit card problem, a car with red evidence, and perceived insults from others. Excessive repetition of phrases such as "you know" contributes to a lack of coherence. She accuses someone of acting as if they had a gun and claims to have been subjected to racist or ethnic remarks, such as "go back to Palestine." While these claims may arise from legitimate issues, the haphazard and irregular delivery makes it difficult to determine their veracity. Her subsequent disregard of someone's Ukrainian ancestry, followed by animosity, demonstrates her aggressive attitude and duplicity, exacerbating the situation. She also exhibits a victim complex, viewing herself as wronged in a variety of ways, including being insulted, threatened, and coping with larger life issues such as her divorce and a seemingly unfair scenario involving her ex-husband in Hawaii. Anxiety, paranoia, or a manic episode are all possible explanations for her disordered speech and erratic conduct. Intoxication or substance abuse cannot be ruled out, as these could explain her incapacity to concentrate or retain cohesive thinking.
Unbelievable. The guy with the orange, yes, it showed me like that he has a gun. Unbelievable. Thank God there's women here too. How would you feel? Called me a C word and called me a W word and said he was going to hurt me? Oh, yes, he said that.
You guys are young way to run.
Go back to Palestine.
Oh, that's nice.
Really?
Really?
That's nice.
Because
Where
you know
are you
what?
from? Where are you
You
from?
guys wait out there.
I live here. I'm a doctor.
Okay, where are you from
You
originally?
live here.
Ukraine.
Why don't you go back to Ukraine?
That's what that sounds like.
What?
Oh, it's not nice when they say it back to you.
They first told me that I was a whore and that they're going to hurt me. How would you feel if your mother, I'm 70 years old, how would you feel if your mother was told that?
I wouldn't respond with a racist comment. That's what I wouldn't do.
Well, you know
Well,
what?
what?
I knew that would hurt them.
Quit yelling at me, don't you know how to talk to a woman? You're acting, and just stop talking. Karen's opening line, quit yelling at me, don't you know how to talk to a woman? Immediately establishes the tone of entitlement. She expects the officer to treat her differently because of her gender, implying that respect is due to her regardless of her actions. This is a classic entitlement attitude in which people expect preferential treatment while ignoring their own wrongdoing. Karen always shifts responsibility to others. For example, you were verbally abusive. She redirects the focus to alleged abuse by others while ignoring her own behavior. Her refusal to accept responsibility is a defining feature of toxic behavior. Instead of apologizing or cooperating, she focuses on explaining her behavior. Karen tries to make the issue about gender rather than her actions. These comments are deceptive, taking advantage of societal norms about gender interactions to avoid accountability. When the officer accuses Karen of spitting, she responds, "No, I did not." Even when confronted with evidence of her conduct, she downplays the gravity of the situation, refusing to admit that spitting constitutes battery. When Karen exclaims, "Please, don't do this, please, I didn't do anything," she appeals to the officer's sympathies in a last-ditch effort to avoid punishment. Individuals who refuse accountability frequently use this strategy, believing that emotional appeals will trump facts. Her abrupt transitions from hostility to pleading indicate a lack of emotional control. This inconsistency makes it harder to reason with her because she varies between confrontational and desperate conduct. Karen's behavior demonstrates entitlement, deflection, and emotional manipulation. She refuses to accept responsibility, assigns blame to others, and employs gender stereotypes to avoid accountability. Her actions exacerbated the issue, resulting in her detention, which could have been averted had she stayed calm and cooperative. Despite her provocations, the officer maintains a pretty calm demeanor and is committed to upholding the law. Luba Bosanic was arrested and sent to jail on allegations of violence after spitting on a Muslim woman. Before the matter could go to trial, the woman dropped the accusations, claiming that forgiveness was a component of her religion and that she accepted Bosan's apologies. Many people online wish that Bosanic had gone to jail, but that is not how things turned out. Go back to India. If you're good in your country, stick with it. On August 24, 2022, footage was caught of a woman making racial remarks at numerous other women in the parking lot of a busy commercial location in Plano near the Dallas North Tollway.
Don't fuck with me. 'Cause I will fucking...
We were not talking to you. You came here. Get lost.
Oh, you're fucking hurry. Yeah.
Come closer. Come closer. Oh my God, guys, record. She's hitting me. She's hitting me. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, she's hitting me. She's hitting me. Fucking fuck y'all. Fucking curry ass bitches.
Hello, yes, we are in the parking lot of 59 from this woman.
The racist Karen in question is Esmeralda Upton, and you just witnessed her attacking and hitting a woman without provocation. The woman she attacked has already indicated that she and her 3 friends had just finished dinner. When the woman confronted them in the parking lot, hurling insults at them for no apparent reason, she was simply making a statement.
She is just accusing us, she's making racist slurs. She came to hit my friend and she's coming back to me right now. She's standing in front of me. We have it all on video. We are 4 of us. Yeah, and she threatened us with, okay. She's a white woman wearing a black dress.
No, I'm not white. I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican. And I paid my fucking way here.
Oh my God, she's hitting my friend now.
I am not hitting your friend. You guys are all about...
I don't know, but she just hit my hand. She tried to hit my phone away.
I'm in a video, y'all.
I'm at the 69 parking lot.
Oh, here.
Can you please send some
video.
help soon?
Oh, these fucking Indians. They come to America because they want a better life.
Yes,
but
please.
they're obviously not living the great life in India.
No, she has a hand, but I'm scared. If we even talk to you, why did you walk up to us to talk to you?
Yes. Because I hate you Indians, that's why. Did you guys come to our country?
If you are Mexican, why don't you go back to Mexico?
And you want her
If I
to
say
be
you're
free.
Mexican, how does that make
I'm a Mexican American. I was born
makes
here.
you think that we are not
Were you
American?
born here? Were you
What
born
makes
here?
you think that we are
Because
not?
of the way you speak.
The Karen initially claims to be a white woman, but subsequently reveals that she is Mexican American. Instead of addressing the matter logically, she weaponizes her race, adding to the complexity and diverting attention away from the core conflict. The Karen's disparaging remarks on Indians coming to America for a better life demonstrate clear xenophobia. Karen's animosity grows during the argument, as seen by her allegedly hitting someone's hand and further disrupting the event. She excuses her anger by claiming, "I hate you," which is an unfounded and offensive statement. She tries to transfer the blame to the victims, portraying herself as threatened while intentionally inciting confrontation. This is a classic projection method in which a person blames others for their own undesirable behavior in order to evade accountability. Karen, in this scenario, represents a toxic blend of entitlement, prejudice, and aggression. She continues to make terrible remarks about these people, despite the fact that she claims not to be a full-blooded American. The Council on American Islamic Relations issued a statement shortly after the incident occurred, calling on the police to punish the woman for what she did and said. "Because I'm a Mexican, but I speak the language. Why would you come and talk to us? I overstepped my boundaries, and I apologize." She quickly apologized and said peace.
Because I'm a Mexican American, but I speak English.
The 4 of us were talking. Why would you come and talk to us and make a racist on camera?
Now she's hitting the third person.
I'm not going to talk to you when you have your fucking camera on. If you want to turn your fucking camera off, I'm happy to talk.
We are in
Turn it
this
off.
and she's telling us go back to your country. Came and talked to me. I'm talking with my friends. We were
Like
just
everywhere I fucking go, you Indians are fucking everywhere.
Yes.
If life is so great in India? Why the fuck are y'all here?
I don't know if you can say.
Why are
She's
y'all
coming
here?
back. She's coming
I'm
back.
good. This is a country where I am a naturalized citizen here. You're a naturalized citizen. You're not a born and raised
Don't engage.
citizen.
Don't engage.
But
Don't
why
engage.
are you here?
Don't engage.
I'm not going to talk to you because you are not my friend. You're a stranger, and you have no right to come and talk to us. No, you're right. You know what, ma'am? You're right.
We will do
Ma'am,
that.
I am
We'll do that.
sorry.
We'll do that.
Ma'am, I am sorry.
We'll do that.
You know what?
We'll do that.
I'm not. Okay, well, peace. I'm trying to reach out. Peace.
We'll do that.
I overstepped my bounds, and I'm sorry.
She's suddenly apologizing and saying peace. I don't know what that means, but
Please have them come here
please,
because
yeah.
we are not feeling safe
we
here.
don't feel safe right now.
What? Well, I'm not gonna hurt you guys. Look at me. I'm all of 100 pounds, and you guys weigh well over.
Sure, everyone in this event was permitted to go home that night, but the next day, police arrested Esmeralda Upton on 1 count of assault and 1 count of terroristic threats. There isn't much information online about her case or trial, but we do know that one of the women she attacked has filed a personal lawsuit against her for her actions. Hopefully, they can find some peace. Esmeralda Upton knew exactly what she was doing and was completely sober at the time. However, in the following situation, another Karen was implicated. Chanel has been trying to get into her phone for quite some time because she engaged the safety option that will wipe all of her data after too many wrong password tries. The officer attempted to warn her, but given her current state, she is unlikely to stop trying. The woman is reluctant from the start, refusing to produce her ID or even her name when authorities ask.
Your phone is locked. You're not going to be able to get inside of that.
Alright,
Look,
whatever.
may I have your ID?
Talking about, I can't fucking compass it, then motherfucking compass.
May I have your
Like,
ID,
you
please?
tripping, bro.
Ma'am,
I'm not even trying to talk to y'all.
I understand that. Me neither. I'm going to let you leave as soon as you give me your ID.
I ain't even trying to talk to y'all.
This is a standard request when dealing with law enforcement, particularly in cases of accused trespassing. Her frequent comment, "I'm not even trying to talk to y'all," demonstrates her inability to engage constructively. Her speech is disorganized and contains incomplete phrases, slang, and obscenity. Instead of focusing on the situation at hand, the woman appears obsessed with extraneous issues, such as her phone being locked. This deflection demonstrates a lack of focus and responsibility. It implies that she may not fully understand the gravity of the situation or is attempting to evade culpability. The woman's tone and word choice, such as "shut up," as well as vulgarity, worsen the situation. Nonetheless, the police remain professional in their efforts to handle the situation.
may I get your ID out of here? Ma'am? Your phone is locked. You put the wrong
I
code,
understand
and you're about to erase everything on your
that's
phone.
motherfucking my motherfucking business.
Can I get your ID out of here? Or what's your name? Either one.
Chanel.
Karen's behavior is erratic, belligerent, and disrespectful, reflecting a variety of probable underlying concerns. The woman's speech is incoherent, with several interruptions, repetitions, and abrupt topic shifts. Such erratic behavior could be the result of emotional anguish, substance abuse, or an attitude of entitlement and defiance. She ignores the gravity of the situation, refusing to admit her claimed role in previous inappropriate actions. The inability to accept responsibility indicates a lack of self-awareness or an intentional attempt to avoid accountability.
Like you act like I'm a badass. Like, I'm a badass, bro. I don't gotta motherfucking talk to y'all. My badass. None of that shit. I don't have to talk to none of y'all.
Can you give me your name then?
What is you talking to me for?
Because
what is
they
you
want
talking to me
trespass.
for? What is you talking to me for?
You ready for me to answer?
No.
You want to talk to him?
No, I don't.
Okay, just give me your name and we're gonna leave. And you'll leave.
I don't give a what y'all do.
What's your name,
I
man?
don't give a what y'all do. You get my sit in front of my police, West Palm Beach. I don't give a what y'all do. Y'all motherfuckers.
Can you go inside and just see if they know her name, if she paid her card or something?
Her failure to speak effectively or follow directions complicates the problem. making resolution difficult for the officer. In such circumstances, professional assistance, such as mediation or mental health evaluation, may be required. The cop here was most likely not meant to examine her purse like this because she hadn't consented to it, but given her behavior and her refusal to leave, it eventually became an issue of safety, and they required her ID to legally identify her. If you want to be that way, they would still rather she leave. Aside from the laughter, there's a lesson here. Karen's behavior isn't just a joke, it's a reflection of concerns that require attention. Remember, every Karen started somewhere. Perhaps it's in a Starbucks line or the comment section of your local newspaper, rather than on a train. The goal is to notice the warning symptoms before they have a meltdown.